what advice would you give conscious businesses to succeed in this world?
Well, if you're being a conscious capitalist or a responsible or it's an ecologically sustainable company, whatever it might be, I think, first of all, stand on those values and really don't just give them lip service, but really do it. But then again, use all the same principles that we've been talking about in terms of attracting the right customers, attracting the right employees, attracting the right buildings to be in, attracting the right investors. Um, I'll see people go, God, it's so hard to raise money in this world right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, for a lot of people it is, but I know other people that are funded with people lining up wanting to shove money at them. They can't take it all because they don't want to give away that much equity in the company they're building. So what's the difference? It's not just necessarily the product or the service they've come up with, but it's their consciousness. Some people walk into me and they want me to invest in something.
Okay.
I can tell immediately by their energy how confident they are. And if they're not vibrating at a very high level, like you said I was a minute ago, then I don't want to play with them because their energy's off. If someone's like, they got some self-doubt or they're afraid or they're needy, as opposed to, wow, this is incredible and this is a great service to the world and here's my business plan, it's definitely going to work and so forth. So again, it's so much of it has to do with the energy they're putting up. Now, obviously, read anything you can in your field to make sure you've got good business knowledge. Make sure you're capitalized correctly, believe in your products, walk the talk, model what it is you're trying to do. And one of the things I'm seeing, well, two things I'm seeing now a lot in the conscious capitalism world is Simon Mannering wrote a book called We First,
Yeah,
which is a really
love
good
that
book. And it's the idea of making sure that your company is giving back in some way, that there's some social cause, some social thing you're trying to resolve or problem you're trying to solve, so that people become excited about your company because they know you're a good person, you're doing good work, and they want to support that. Another friend of mine built a network of businesses in the Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore area, and they have a rule that for everyone you sell, you give something. So maybe you sell a TV set, but you give away a pair of eyeglasses to someone who would be, unable to see in Africa, because what you're selling is television, and you're giving away a pair of glasses. So you don't get to the end of the year and go, well, how many do I want to give? You've already committed. You're going to do, a percentage of the income goes to these kind of gifts you're going to do. I think that's a big deal. And I think being transparent so that everyone knows exactly what you're doing. You're not hiding stuff from your employees or from anyone else. And to in your own company, do the kind of things we talked about where you visualize. We bring our whole staff together weekly and we visualize all our goals, our seminars full, our book selling, bestseller lists, etc. We acknowledge everybody a lot of appreciation and gratitude, which is one of the big things that is talked about in the law of attraction. We are always grateful to our clients. We always try to give more than they expect. There's something we call the wow factor.
Yeah.
Like if you came out here and you just expect to have a meeting with me, but we picked you up at the airport, we took you out for dinner afterwards, asked you what your favorite bottle of wine was if you drink, we sent you home with a whole library of books, whatever, you go, wow, that was pretty cool. So we have actually a director of wow, whose only job is to figure out how do we make more wow experiences for our clients, for our customers, for our staff. And everyone has to contribute 2 ideas a week of unwows that aren't cool, that we have to remedy, or things that are wows that we could possibly add on to our company. So it creates an environment of high fun vibration, and people are attracted to that.